Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I screwed up! Woo! GG! Today, we celebrate episode 202 of the HearthStone Decktacular, which wasn't the plan. I had originally suggested to Bill and Sean last week that we do a mostly walking today, as Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were devoted to the Game Developers Conference. We together... Kitty, get the hell out of here. We together at the GDC, unable to do a show, can join forces this Thursday. Today would be mostly walking. And I think I suggested that and they both said that they couldn't do it. And that didn't register for me. I just went, okay, mostly walking on Thursday. It was on the show schedule since like Monday. I don't know where the gap in my memory came from. But you have to understand my surprise when it was 7 p.m. And I'm like, guys, where are you? Are you still on for the show? And then I actually went into chat and said, didn't we agree on air to do it on Thursday? And everyone was like, no, you proposed it. And they said no. And I went, yeah, that actually sounds right. No, I do remember that. So now this is as much planning as has gone into today's show. So it's thrilling. Oh yeah, Boutree Fitty says Sean B is still in line over at Space Mountain. That's right, he said that he was going to be doing Disneyland today. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that cool? Well, you know, a lot of times if you forget about the homework assignment, you just sort of take a hit and you're like, I guess my grade's lower. But today, I'm actually literally showing up live. Right now, we have a very small audience. We do a lot of publicity for the show. We got about 1,000 people watching. Oh, shit, the number's climbing. Ooh. Well, at this point in time, the question is, what deck shall we brew today? What ridiculous, terrible, insanely high volatility combo can we try to execute today? Sundial Watch asks a question. We're going to answer all sorts of questions today because we have plenty of time. Says, why is the audience so small today? There's a lot of very interesting data about the growth when you first turn a stream on. If I go live at around 6:45, 6:50, I have a significantly higher viewership than if I go live and then immediately begin the show. I think like 4x. It's often quite tiny. Angry Chicken Priest, says Valthalion. Maladruid. Maladruid is an interesting potential thing. Mistcaller Shaman. Fatigue Priest. Something Priest. We got 50 packs. We got Curse of the Old Dirds. Malagos Paladin. Is that even a viable build? Is there any viability to that? Can I even deal damage? Consecration, Hammer of Wrath. The Maladin? You know what? I don't think we should commit to any one deck. We should make several Malagos decks today and see how this works. Well, let's go ahead and let's get this one in there. That seems good. Now, how do we deal a lot of damage? Oh my god, there's a knock at the door. One moment. Stay here, we never get company at the door. That's never happened before. That's never happened before. It was a survey. I don't even know how he got into the building. How did he even get in? That's insane to me, man. How did that man get into the building? He's like, hello, sir, I would love it if, I'm not trying to get you to fill out a survey, but if you could just fill out this survey. I was like, what? Freaked me right the hell out. No one ever knocks on my door, man. I was like, oh, the cats were, freaked me out. And I was like, I'm in the middle of a show. And he's like, well, before you get back to your show, I'm like, it's my show. And he was like, that doesn't mean anything to me. Because it turns out that that's not a way that humans talk to each other. He was blown away. All right, let's make a Malagos Paladin. I think that it's sensible for me to first and foremost put in all the spell damage things that I can, right? Ooh. Something about this Holy Wrath that intrigues me. You know, a dragon consort. See, the Holy Wrath is something that's really interesting. Holy Wrath or Riot? Alright. It's okay. I don't want to have too many inexpensive things, though. I gotta be real careful about that. I don't care about card backs. What are you, nuts? A Dragon Consort is definitely useful. Okay, so Muster for Battle is just like a must include. I have to put that in. Shield and Minibot, a must include. I have to put that in. Because I feel like already we're trying to do something huge. Well, we're already trying to go for some bullshit, so let's get Thorson up in this game. I think we're definitely going to want a little bit of card drool. I don't know if I want this one. Never found a use for that one. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, Catbert. Upcoming Mini-Bird's gonna be a boy. Congratulations. Pyromancer and Equality. You got. Yeah, this. We're stepping into control territory. When we look at the curve, it's stupid. It's actually real dumb. I think that I want to put in 2 Aldor Peacekeepers to get everyone to just calm the fuck down. You know what? God, this... I don't think I'm gonna actually hero power so much here. Will I? Maybe. Wait, yeah, I don't even think we have enough room for this. So we, look, we got a good amount of giants. We have a good amount of giants. We're gonna get those cold lights in there. This deck looks... Huh. I don't actually see how I don't die. I think I'm not going to put in these cold lights. It's clockwork. We're just a Giant's Paladin. Which means that I'm probably going to want to put in these Sun Fury Protectors. And actually, if I do another Tuskar Jouster and a Defender of Argus, this could be a deck. Woo! There we... Oh, yes! Okay, we figured out the build order. Let's get to the ladder. Wow, 472. Isn't that awesome? Alex Straza might save you. Ooh. Yeah, we gotta get Alex Straza in there, don't we? Hi, sweetheart. I love you. Yes, you're my baby cat. Oh, shit. I don't have... Oh, my God. Come here. Come on. We're gonna get you away. I love you. I don't have a true silver champion. Maybe that's actually okay. Oh god, the removal is actually too fucking good, though. I actually think the Holy Wrath is what we don't want in here. But it's so sick, it doesn't matter. Do I really need an Alexstrasza? Oh, I didn't put in the Dragon Consorts. Jesus, we're actually screwing up. Okay. I think I do need a Dragon Consort. Look, I'm not running the Holy Wrath. I'm sorry. Hi, Sheriff. Okay, look. We're running a Holy Wrath, okay? We're just running the one. Now we got it. Now we got it.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
And what a draw. This... yeah, I'm gonna do this. Denunciator says, remember, deck making skills when you put just one of the cards in. Just one. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't actually know if the Mountain Giant is very good. Maybe I should actually sub that in for Frost Giants, you think? I think for Frost Giants, cut the 2 mountains, put in 2 Frost. That way if we get low or we get long, we're gonna throw down Giants for days. See, look, game's gonna begin, and he's gonna be like, oh, look, it's Fugazi. Oh, I'm gonna play him as a regular old paladin. Yeah, dude, if I'm hero powering a lot here, I imagine that I might actually be doing quite a bit of hero powering. Yeah, dude, that's it. Double Mountain, double Frost. That's what it is. No. Double Molten, double Frost. Yeah, that is amazing that I was positive we had mostly walking today. Hentai Woody, 16 months in a row. What is up? Vermin Yard, Hobo Street, Dylan Drogba. Welcome to the Whoopsie Daisies show.
I wonder.
Frost turns aren't bad. As many turns are probably going to have hands full of big stuff and nothing to play in the mid game. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at as well. Because like right here, I want to run out the mini bot. I want to give a shout out to Uncommon Brewers.
I'll take some of that.
Uncommon Brewers who what what?
Follow the rule.
Weapons ready.
That's actually good for us. Uncommon Brewers just sent me an email saying, hey, I like your stuff. We make beer, can we send you some? And that was it. No ask, no nothing. Just, hey, can we send you some? And of course, being a relatively smart man, I said, yeah, you can do that.
Last warning.
Weapons ready.
Reporting for duty.
So I can Mountain Giant next turn. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll have some. And the Uncommon Brewers beer, they sent me 4 different beers.
I'll show them.
They were
I'll show them.
amazing!
Duty.
Amazing!
Tailing.
Like, amazing. Get this one out. Probably gonna be forced to coin it up.
I have no time for games.
Disheveled, I did receive your email, and the kitty's gonna be just fine.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Woo!
Shields
For
up.
justice.
Oh my god, the giants are coming. Yeah, let's take another one. Keys are just fine. There's a brain thing that that happens to animals that are just like pushing their head against walls. Disheveled says, "Oh, good. Sorry to be dramatic. Not dramatic at all." Disheveled sent me an email yesterday because I was joking about, oh no, don't like that, Sheriff, about Sheriff staring at a wall. And there's this thing that animals do where if they like press their head like this against a wall,
Reporting for
it can be a sign that there is something concerning going on. I like giants. There can be a brain issue if the cat, don't knock that over, if the kitty's just like mushing her head against a wall. So, the great news, the fantastic news, is that my baby cats are doing just fine, are not having such a thing. We could win it here. Oh!
I got this.
the battle. Reporting for duty. For justice.
Oh! But yeah, Sheriff, she just likes to look at things. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, Sheriff got me up at 6:45 this morning for snuggles.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Someday, boo 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 boo. Someday, boo 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 boo. That's real dumb. Luke Cash Money says, if you had to wear one color for an entire year, what color would you choose? I would choose a beautiful and bright and flourishing yellow. God, there can only be one.
For justice. For justice.
This is a little bit of a risk. I really want to get this one going. Running, running, and running, running, and... I don't actually think I can ever cast Avenging Wrath, but that's okay. It's not a deal, dude. That's so. I think I'm gonna have to Avenging Rats right now.
Reporting for duty.
You wanna go down a little bit? Ugh. Ugh. And now time for one of my most favorited cards in the entire game of HearthStone. Actually, these two would be good together. Oh, shit! Okay, alright, let's do this one. Scribble says, hello chat, I am dog. Yeah, we're just gonna sweep this puppy out. Cool.
Reporting for duty.
Just got the one. I think you all know the play. We're gonna Malagos Sun Fury next turn. We gotta be careful we don't get buoyed out.
Reporting for duty.
Oh my god, fuck. This is the awesomest play, so we're gonna do this one. Yes, hi baby cat. See, we gotta get Malagos to just stay alive just a little bit. Just a little bit. Fuck. Okay, we could do this. Oh shit. Oh. Yes, it worked. Oh. Give me that bonus star. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and Mally Den. Let's go ahead and just get these mountains out. Let's go ahead and get my frosty friends in there. There it is. This is a nice little deck. No Avenging Wrath. I'm sorry, I should have Avenging Wrath. That's my sound effect for Avenging Wraths.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Got little kitty
I will
first.
fight with honor.
I will fight with honors. It's time to make that frost giant work for me. Dragon Consort is a really interesting little card. You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna knock it out of the park.
The pleasure is mine.
Sumoy says, Dana, I'm about to finish my PhD in biophysical chemistry. Oh, the deal 20 damage card. But over the course of my studies, I've completely lost interest in the field. Do you have any recommendations on how to break into AI development? I don't have any on how to break into AI development, but you should start just researching the shit out of AI development and get into it. And in particular, a way in which AI development can apply
For justice.
to your own studies. As in, is there a way that you can use AI to assist with your biophysical chemistry? The people that I've always found are respected the most are those who have crossover skills. Like, I'll tell you about that in a sec.
The battle. For justice.
I think this is better.
Reporting
Like, for
duty.
instance, I studied game design, and many people were like, but wow, he has a degree in math. That's really cool and interesting. If, for instance, you are a journalist, you're surrounded by a whole bunch of people who have studied journalism. That's who everyone around you winds up being. However, if you are a journalist and you have a degree in biology, then suddenly you're able to do an angle that none of the other journalists are. So that's very cool, and I think that you should look for that overlap.
I wonder.
Whoa!
For justice. The battle. The battle. The battle.
But he's wondering what I'm running for 9. People are saying that I look especially blurry today. Jesus, yeah, what the hell? What even is even? Well, let me sure. What is that? Now I'm sharp as
So
fuck.
many options.
I don't know why that changes every day. Any decks I'm planning on building for standard, I'm going to simply wait for standard to arrive in front of me.
Reporting for duty. The battle for justice. Reporting for duty.
Job's done. Yes, me lord. God, Day 9, where's your foundation? It lies deep within my heart. Oh, Gencars is always sharp and on point, thank you. Particle Vigorance says Day 9 looks great with facial hair. Thank you, thank you. Look at this. Look at my bear hair like you just don't care. It helps give me this very adult look that I'm into. Oh yeah. Ow, yeah. It's gonna be a conceal. I like his deck, I like his style, but it's time for him to die for a while. There we go. Now I look like one of those local news interviewees. Oh shit, that's real bad. Sack. Bing doo 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 doo. Bing doo doo dee.
Let me think.
This is gonna be a rough and tough one for me.
For justice.
Rough and tough because this is the stuff of rogue. Sick. What happened to your left eyeball? It's so red. It's dry. I got a dry eye, guy. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad, bad, sad? Oh my god! We need to take a break! Isn't that sad, bad, sad? Did I die? Every time I die, I cry. I cry a lot, I cry. I'll lose again and then I'll sigh. I hope again this time I don't die.
Follow the rule.
Well played.
I seal for justice.
We're gonna lose. I think we're dead. Brede Frodi. We're gonna take a break, baby. Oh, we're gonna be back after the break.